Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, today we're doing some more Dominaria United, and well, got some more cards to look at. So, this one, Raging Hellkite, for a 5/3 dragon creature, 4 generic and 2 red, flying. Whenever Ragefire Hellkite, I keep saying Hellkite attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, Ragefire Hellkite gains double strike until the end of the turn. Very, very nice. It's a little bit brittle with only three toughness, but that double strike is just epic.
And 2 blue for.
The next card is Cosmic Epiphany, another 6 mana card, 4 2 blue, sorcery. Draw cards equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. This should be a fun card for Commander, so yes, let's carry on. Next is Chaotic Transformation, another 6 mana, 5 generic and a red, sorcery, exile up to 1 target artifact, up to 1 target creature, up to 1 target enchantment, up to 1 target planeswalker, and or up to 1 target land. For each permanent exile this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a card that shares a card type with it. Puts that card into the battlefield, then shuffles. So, and red shenanigans. Yeah, very, very interesting card. Let's carry on. There's lots to look at today. Next is Tyrannical Pitlord. 4 and 2 black for a 6/6. Oh, flying, trampling demon. And look at that art. That's, very, very nice. Okay, and a Tyrannical Pitlord enters the battlefield. Choose another creature you control. The chosen creature gets +3/+3 and has flying. Oh, wow, what? When the Pitlord leaves the battlefield, sacrifice the chosen creature. Oh, wow, 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 wow. So, by the time you play this, whatever came in the turn before, but can you imagine something's in before, given this haste, the damage, flying, trampling 6/6. Wow, this takes me back to the days. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Next, the green one in the set. Briar Hydra, 5 and a green for a 6/6, trample, plant Hydra, domain. Whenever Briar Hydra deals combat damage to a player, put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the number of basic land types among lands you control. So, imagine if you gave this first strike, and then the things coming in behind it. It would be a surprise. That would then go onto one of your other creatures, and they would do even more damage. So that could be an interesting way to take this. But yeah, let's see what's next in the series. We're expecting the white one now. Let's have a look. Okay, interesting. So far, a 6-drop hasn't been revealed for the set, so all the others have got a card. But we've got a 5-drop. So Serra Redeemer, 3 and 2 white for a 2/4, flying angel soldier. Whenever another creature with their power 2 or less enter the battlefield, under your control, put 2 +1/+1 counters on that creature. So this is very, very nice for boosting your creatures. Very, very nice. I like it. I'm loving the art. It's really, really good. So let's carry on, see what's next. Next we've got Golden Argosy, 4 mana, legendary artifact vehicle, 3/6. Whenever Golden Argosy attacks, exile each creature that crewed it this turn. Return them to the battlefield tapped under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. And crew for 1. Crewing for 1 is very, very nice. That's so low. Epic. Let's see what else we've got. Next. Green card, Threats Undetected. 2 and a green, sorcery. Search your library for up to 4 creature cards with different powers and reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of those. Shuffle the chosen cards into your library and put the rest into your hand. So no graveyard shenanigans, but I like the way this is looking. Yeah, very nice. Let's move on. Next, we've got Shana, Purifying Blade. Green, white, blue. Legendary creature, Human Warrior. 3/3. Lifelink, at the beginning of your end step, you may pay X. If you do, draw X cards. X can't be greater than the amount of life you gained this turn. So, you've got to attack, go in, do damage, and then you can pay X. Very, very interesting mechanic. Yeah, I like the look of this. This is, if you can get the mana to pay this, This will be very, very interesting. The life link that you're getting on and then drawing additional cards as well. Very, very nice. Imagine giving this first. I keep saying first strike, but yeah, giving this first strike as well, or double strike. Oof, that could be really interesting. So yes, let's see what else they've got for us from today. Next, we've got Defiler of Vigor, 3 double green for 6/6, Phyrexian Worm, and I like the art on this. Very, very in your face. So Trample. As an additional cost to cast green permanent spells, you may pay 2 life. Those spells cost a green less to cast if you paid life this way. This effect reduces only the amount of green mana you pay. Whenever you cast a green permanent spell, put a +1 counter on it, +1/+1 counter on it for each other creature you control. Very, very interesting. 5 mana for a 6/6 on its own, with all the additional benefits. Very, very nice. And it's a worm. I haven't seen a worm for ages. So yes, liking it and the Phyrexian aspect. Let's see what's coming up next. This next card was translated by MTG Goldfish. So yes, may not be totally 100%, but this is what we have the gist of it at the moment. So Llanowar Green Widow, 2 and a green for a 4/3 spider. Reach, Trample. Trample is unusual, but it's quite big. So Domain, 7 and a green. Return Llanowar Green Widow from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. It gains, if this permanent would leave the battlefield, exile it instead. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each basic land type among lands you control. So the more lands you've gotten, the cheaper this is going to be to get back from your graveyard. Very, very interesting. And I'm thinking it looks very Shelob-like with yes, with a ring wielder down in front, or Samwise Gamgee maybe with his sword. So yes, very, very interesting. So let's move on. At this point, I want to do a shout out to Strictly Better MTG, and because yes, I'm looking through the cards that he's pulled out, and what I'm doing, I'm going over different people, seeing what they pulled out from the set and what's available, and pulling things together with my own take. So yes, a big thank you to Strictly Better MTG for compiling this part of the list. So yes, let's move on. See, you got to do these things, all look after each other. Next, we've got to go. Card called Cut Down, 1 black, instant, destroy target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. So this could see standard play. It could be a very, very interesting card. So let's move on. Next we've got Balduvian Atrocity, 2 and a black for a 2/3 Phyrexian Berserker with kicker, 1 red. Pay this as you cast a spell. It's got Menace. When Balduvian Atrocity enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, not your hand, to the battlefield, which is really nice. It gains haste, sacrifices it at the beginning of the next end step. So that's a very, very useful little ability. I like it. So yes, lots of options. I love graveyard shenanigans. So let's move on. Okay, Urborg Repossession. 1 black, sorcery. Kicker with 1 and a green. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. You gain 2 life. If the spell was kicked, return another target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So basically, green, black, and colourless, and you've got 2 creatures back from your graveyard to your hand. Very, very nice. Black and green. I love the Golgari colours. That's Merrin, my first deck when I came back. So my first commander deck. So yes, this is one that could go into that deck. So yes, I like it. So let's move on. Scout the Wilderness, 2 and a green, with a kicker of a white and colourless. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. If the spell was kicked, create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. So yes, very useful. So you land and possibly additional creatures. So yes, very, very versatile. I love the versatility of cards like this, and it takes me right back to some of the early blocks. I love what they're doing with this set. Really, really harkens back to the earlier years. yeah, really, really loving it. Talarian Geyser, 2 and a blue. Sorcery, kicker for a white. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Draw a card if the spell was kicked. You gain. Sorry. 2 and a blue. And the return target creature to your hand. Draw a card. If the spell was kicked, you gain 3 life. So the gain life is the additional thing for one white, which links to the white type with the old heal card from the original sets. So let's move on. Next we have 2 cards, Samite Herbalist, 1 and a white for a 2/1 human cleric. When Samite Herbalist becomes tapped, you gain 1 life and have to scry. Sorry, my face was over part of the card. So yes, becomes tapped, you gain a life and scry 1. And Yamavaya Yavimaya Steel Crusher, 1 and a red for a 2/2 ape warrior creature within list. As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, and its add its power to this creature until the end of the turn. I apologize, my vision goes a bit blurry sometimes. So from what I can see, and then 1 sacrifice Yavimaya Steel Crusher to destroy target artifact. So 2 very interesting cards that could be playable in standard. So let's see what's next for today. Next we have Frost Fist Strider for 3 and 2 blue for a 4/4 ward 2. When the Strider enters the battlefield, tap a creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. So very nice. 5 mana for a 4/4, not so much, but the tap and stun ability and the ward 2, very nice to have. Then we have Misa Cavalier, 3 and a white, human knight, 2/1 flying. When Misa Cavalier enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. So the old knights in the skies, and life gaining, attacking, more power than defense. Yep, very, very nice. So I think I'm going to call that for today. About 12 minutes. Or not for today. I'm going to do more videos. We'll stop there for the moment, and I'll be adding more videos very, very soon. Take care, guys. I'm the Gaming Bear, and I will see you all very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.